And welcome to the Hired Gun Podcast with your host, the Hired Gun. First, like, subscribe, share. How you guys doing, y'all? So, you know, now I might sound old when I say this, right? I mean, I get it, but I'm really starting to hate the internet. Like I really am. I'm really starting to hate toxic people and just the wrestling fans in general. Sometimes I am because listen, John Cena got announced as the host for WrestleMania. Uh, and the first thing people said was, "Oh, or Ron Sapp said this, right?" But I didn't think I don't think he meant it in a bad way. All right, so let me say that too. But you know, first thing he said, "Oh, they just trying to bring John Cena in to sell tickets." So it's not a bad thing. Like the goal, the job is to sell tickets by any means necessary, right? Like it's to sell tickets now. And then you got the fans who said, "Oh, John Cena said that he wasn't gonna come back to the E. He never said that." Like this is when people try to gaslight every fucking thing, or it don't have common fucking sense. He never said that. Like we knew John Cena was gonna be involved in WWE in some form of fashion, and all he said that he wasn't gonna wrestle again. And what he said was he was never putting it back on the jeans and the shoes to get in the ring again. He said that. He never said that he wasn't going to be a part of the E in some form of fashion about that, right? And we knew he was going to be a part of something. He just wasn't going to be wrestling. As bad as TKO and Triple H, them wanting him to extend it until Mania, like he said no, right? So he said he was never wrestling again. He never said he wasn't going to be involved in WWE. Never said it. Never said. He also never said he wasn't going to do a do a move here and there. So let me get that out of the way too. Alright? But again, we trying to sell tickets by any means necessary. Okay? Any means necessary. Um but so, but you just see that, and then like you see it, and then like it's like, so what? They're trying to sell tickets. They are already at 40 plus for both nights already. I mean 40,000 plus for both nights already. Right? It's almost sold out, and that's what they wanted. They wanted this event to strike high straight last like how I did last year. That's why they went back. That's why they changed plans. So yeah, that's why they changed plans from going to New Orleans back back to Vegas, because how profitable it was. All right, so again, if they're bringing in John Cena and he's willing to do it, and this is to sell tickets, so fucking what? It's not a bad thing. That's the goal, to sell fucking tickets. It's like when The Rock came back at Elimination Chamber, right? Right, last year, right? It was to sell tickets. Anything else was a bonus, and to get his job, all right, right. So it is what it is now, on that. So, but still, like I just like, I get it. It's easier to complain and bitch and cry about stuff because it's what's cool today. It's what get likes today. Don't matter if it don't make any fucking sense. Right? Right? It's just cool to get likes because that's what it is. But anywho, so tonight on Raw, we're getting they at Madison Square Garden. So I said this in the chat with the boys. Um, right? I hope you okay. That's my boy. That's my best friend. I'm shouting him out because I hope he okay. Haven't heard from him. Um, but I'm gonna get back into Raw. Raw's at Madison Square Garden. The home of WWE. That's what it's called. The home of WWE. Right? I mean, they think about they put that show. At first, it wasn't. It was still known as home, but they wouldn't put it on TV a lot. I mean live on TV a lot. But now they do it now because people care about it. All right, and they want to showcase it. Now, sometimes it's overhyped. I'm not for the front. But I also said in the chat that it's Madison Square Garden, all hands on deck, all hands on deck, and then this is how they care about that place. I mean that arena, that area, because they don't want nobody else in it. All right, AEW, New Japan, ROH, same people. Anybody. They don't want nobody in it besides them for the whole year because Tony Khan tried to do it. Right? But all hands on deck. Cody's there. Now, whether they show him on TV or not, he's there. Okay. You know, I'm pretty sure Raw Breakers are coming back tonight. Right, so we are 3 weeks in. We got 3 weeks left for Mania. All right, so I'm pretty sure is Braun's gonna be there tonight. I know Raquel Arsan is supposed to come back tonight. All right, now whether she's with Finn or she turns on Finn is another story here. Because if you don't know, Finn brought her into the Judgment Day for his plan, you know, to root out Liv. It didn't take place sooner because Liv got hurt. So there was no way to uh, uh, plan that out more. If anything, so but Finn brought in, but Finn also brought in JD, and look what happened with that. So we got to think about that shit too. You know, we got 2 tag team title matches tonight. One of them, I can see a title change. The other one, it's not going to finish. The women's tag team title match is not going to finish. All right. Anytime them titles have been on the line lately, the match hasn't finished. It's always been a DQ because what they're leading to is a fatal 4-way. Now, I don't know about that now because Nikki Bella got hurt last Monday. No, she got hurt Friday. And the people, and once again, I'm gonna talk about the stupid fans or the stupid people. They want to blame it on Nia Jax. Now, listen. I'll be the first to tell you, I'm not a big Nia Jax fan when it comes to her in-ring ability and everything. And I would tell you she's not safe, right? Like in that ring, right? But I'm also going to tell you that she's gotten better. She's gotten better, and she's not out there she's not out there just trying to hurt people now. So, but saying that, people were out there saying, "Oh, Nia Jax hurt her." No, she didn't. She didn't. She didn't. Nikki Bella got hurt on the spot with Charlotte, not Nia Jax, with Charlotte. And then we got to remember, Nikki Bella hasn't been wrestling all this time she's been back. So some of it, a lot of this is on her too. And then we just got to remember, shit happens in the ring. She's not playing like that. She's not playing like that. So we'll see what happens with Nikki Bella in the Bella Point. Because, like, from what I heard, she was in a walking boot. But and then I think Logan Paul and Austin Theory against the Usos. That may be a title change. That might be a title change. Just to add on more fuel to the fire with the CM Punk storyline, because Punk could cost them titles, or Jay could cost them the titles. Just being Jay right now, and how he said he doesn't give a damn about the tag team titles right now. So that can happen. Finn is supposed to talk about his attack on Dom, which it's self-explanatory. It really is. It's self-explanatory on the sole basis that they attacked that man. They attacked him. It wasn't like it was the opposite around. They attacked him. So like it wasn't like I mean, they kicked him out of Judgment Day. So um him getting them back, getting Dom and JD back, shit happened. Now regardless of so there's more. Let me see. There's more than one. Um, Pretty Rose, Last Legend. But I really knew that, right? Um, and I seen something earlier today that I read about y'all that I'm gonna talk about too. So I'm glad I looked at this, because now I got to go into some other details about some shit. All right. Um. Uh. Yeah. So let me just go back into another match, the title match. The IC title match is being defended now. So I watch everything, y'all. Right? I watch AEW. I watch New Japan when I can. I watch TNA. I watch Triple A. Like, Triple A has been a staple of mine now to watch ever since he got on YouTube. Right? Right. So and then I watch it even more now because of the whole what's his name? Undertaker's the booking for it, you know. So they had a good pay per view. Nothing beat the Sammy versus Carmelo Hayes match, but they had a good match. I mean, they had good matches on that show. Like the Fatal 4-Way for the cruiserweight title was very, very good. Dragon Lee put on another clinic. It wasn't just him; it was other people too. I was hoping he won. I'm glad he didn't get hurt because he was selling a knee injury. But so Penta was there too, which You know, I'm gonna get into that too. About Penta being there. So Penta was there, and he challenged. He challenged. Vikingo. That's his name. Vikingo. The ex Triple A heavyweight champion. So he can't. He can't. He can't fight for the belt. I mean, he can't fight for the Triple A belt anymore because he lost 2 weeks ago to Dom, and that was the rule. So he can't challenge for it no more. Right? As long as Dom's champion, right? So Vikingo has made it last week, 2 weeks ago. I mean, last week he made it. Uh, he get a promo, and then he get a promo this week too that he was going after the IC title, right? So Penta confronted him Saturday, Saturday night, and told him, "All right, we can do this," and told him that they can do it at it's April 19th, April something, but it's before um it's before Mania, right? So I got no problem with that match, but I hate that it was announced because before that was announced over the weekend, the weekend happened that Penta was already doing the open challenge on Raw. So it don't now. I'm gonna say this now. It don't matter because Penta wasn't losing tonight, but it made it further. Like it made you further know that he wasn't losing tonight, regardless of who it was. He's fighting Kofi tonight, so he's not winning tonight. Like he's not, you know. Now, does this further story for Kofi and Javon? Yes, it does. It does. But I'm just saying it doesn't matter because Javon. I mean, Kofi wasn't winning the title. Now, some people think Kofi might win, so it can be Kofi versus Javon. It's not gonna happen. It's not gonna happen. All right, all right. And I'm pretty sure Javon Evans is going to get green lighted to have a spot on the Mania card, just like Trick Williams was. All right. So I don't like that they already had announced the match for Triple A for the IC title. Alright, so I mean Penta got to win. Now, saying that if Kofi, does that mean if Kofi wins tonight, he wouldn't travel to Triple A? No, it doesn't mean that at all. Cause he can still do that, and uh, but Kingo can still get his title shot. Alright, it just won't be against Penta. But I don't see that. I don't see it. Don't see it. I see Penta winning tonight, and then I see Penta winning. Whenever he fight Rikingo, over there in Triple A. Like I see. Now I would say I can see Penta uh, riding this out into Mania. Alright, but I thought that shit. I thought I thought that about Mello. Speaking of Mello, so Shirt says that Mello deserves to have a spot at Mania, which he does, and everybody feels that way. Now, listen, I'm a Sammy fan, right? I am, and I think Sammy deserves to be world champion one day. I do, but when he came on Twitter, and this is the first time I've ever I've ever felt this way about anything Sammy posts on Twitter. All right, all right, and because he doesn't post a lot, he don't. All right, and then when he was getting hate a couple months ago, and he came on Twitter defending himself and everything, I was with him. I had his back. Pause. You know, like I was there for him. Right, but when he came on now, I understand this is K-Fed, him doing this, it's just to develop more story and get more heat on him because he already knew he was getting heat on him when he won it. When he came on there, and he was talking about how thank you to everybody who had my back and all my fans and all that stuff, and just to rub it in. Because he knew when he went on X or Twitter or Instagram or whatever, he knew when he went on and he taking that he knew that people was gonna go in the comments and say something towards it. You know, well, it's not a bad thing because the E once once uh, the E wants um, some people talking, okay, and he already got the dislikes on YouTube for winning the belt in the first place. Right now, you know, we know the E don't care about that, right, and the E doesn't care about the dislike button. Sorry. Um, they don't care about they don't care about the dislikes because of the fact that they knew going in with 71 that could be a problem or that could be an issue because Melo has gained a fan base, a strong fan base, right? And he's worked hard to have this strong fan base. So people are gonna feel how they want to feel about that, right? But any kind of uh, viral um, viral stuff that happens, these want these with it, unless it's way out of left field negative, you know, like a Vince thing, you know, or just something bad in general. Um, but you know, it's the only time I was like, Sammy, dog, like, what are you doing, dog? You know, but Sammy's just gonna turn heel. Now, they did say recently that they don't think that that this is the end of Mellow, you know, Mania. So we just had to wait and see on that one there. Um, I just seen a Goldberg thing that I'm gonna talk about, and then I'm talking about something else, and then whenever I'm finished with these two topics, then I can end the show. But Goldberg said, and listen, everybody knows how I feel about Goldberg. Fuck him. You know, I don't like him. He's not he's never been my cup of tea when it comes to wrestling. Period. Like ever. I was never a fan of him in WCW or anywhere else. So he said he feels like Triple H is the one that cut his speech short. All right, he feels this way about that. All right, and he called Triple H a jackass. Now listen, we all know, we all know that Triple H, I mean, uh, that Goldberg was gonna start this shit. All right, was gonna start this shit eventually. All right, I'm surprised they took him this long to start talking shit. All right, like because we all know what he wanted. He wanted that same treatment that Steen got from AEW. And if that was the case, he should have just went to fucking AEW and got that treatment because they wanted to give it to him. Like he just sounds like a real bitter bitch. Like he just sounds like a real bitter bitch right now, dog. Like he sounds like the ex that got cheated on. All right, all right, or the ex that thought she deserved more and didn't get it. That's what he sounds like right now. That's what he's and it's just rough sometimes hearing him talk, man, about this. Like, and then he just took money out of his son's pocket too, because the E wanted to sign his son. And then he told them no. Right? Asked for more. And then they said, fuck it. We good. Now his son don't have the opportunity now. You know? Because 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 of the bitter X and stuff like that. So I heard that. I'm like, yeah, whatever, man. Um, we get tonight. We also get Brock, and we get CM Punk, more CM Punk and more Roman. So, but I talk about that tomorrow. All right. Well, we get tonight. We get more over and Brock Lesnar. And now I'm talking about this, and then that's gonna be it. So I told you last week, the more over gets over on Brock, the more I feel like over not winning at Mania. And we can complain and we can bitch about it, but the more Brock, the more over take advantage of Brock, and the more that Brock puts him over, leading into Mania, makes me feel like Brock's gonna win. And I hope that's not the case. But I also hope tonight. I hope Brock do something to over for me to swerve my opinion on this shit. Because like I said, week one of this, I was like, hey, listen. I mean, even before this, I was like, over for the win, over for the win. All right, you know, and over shouldn't get pinned. And I still feel over shouldn't lose. You shouldn't. Now, am I on the same boat as over should squash Brock? No, no, no. I would want an 8 minute match, and I know that that's a lot. I know that that's a lot from Brock because he's not wrestling full time, and he's not wrestling. He's not even wrestling on a consistent basis either. You know, like he just shows up. He does a couple suplexes, a couple F5, then he leaves, and that's it. You know, like so. But we'll see. We'll see tonight. We'll see tonight what happens. But I'm telling you, like every time over get the upper hand, week to week, and like I said, we 3 weeks in for Mania. Right, I feel more and more that Brock finna win. And if over get the upper hand tonight, boy, it's gonna be 70-40. 70-40 at best because the fact that uh, Brock hasn't got any offense in on over scares me. And I'm just saying I need to see more from Brock than over right now. Over's already put Brock in his finisher. Over's already took advantage of him last week. I need something from Brock so it can switch, change my judgment on Brock winning at Mania now. You know, but we'll see. We'll really see what happens. Um, but I don't know. What I'm looking for, but I am looking for tonight. You know, they have hyped it up. Now, thank God Triple H hasn't said there's a new era or big surprises and all this shit. Listen, let Raw be Raw tonight. Let Raw be Raw tonight, and we go from there. But I'm gonna end the show with that. Make sure you gotta like, subscribe, share. Make sure you gotta watch wrestling. Make sure you gotta watch E-Feds. Make sure you watch New Breed. I know we call it something different now, but it's all gonna be New Breed to me. We should have some more stuff coming out today or this week. This is the Hired Gun Podcast with your host, the Hired Gun. God bless, love you. I'm out.